Welcome to the UglyMugsPodcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And your other host, Justin.
So today I got Justin to drink a coffee again. So this one is from Private Selection. It's chocolate raspberry
Torta.
Naturally an artificially flavored coffee. So, not exactly healthy.
No.
It is a medium. They describe it as rich, creamy, fruity. I definitely give it the fruity. I've never understood the creamy description when it comes to coffees. I've never gotten creamy from a coffee.
Yeah, I'm not getting creamy from this.
Yeah.
No.
But the raspberry is very strong and really good, actually.
Oh, yeah, I like it. But then the chocolate is like a dark chocolate. I'm not one for dark chocolates, but that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Like, the only way I'll take it is in, like, dark chocolate with sea salt caramel on the inlay, like a Ghirardelli or something. Mm-hmm. That would be my go-to. But
now,
this'll do.
My thing is, I'm not the biggest dark chocolate person, but I really don't like white chocolate.
You got something you want to say to me? No, I get
pasty bitch.
Yeah, you're right. But no, I get that. There are some people who like white chocolate. There are some people who prefer dark chocolate. There are people who only eat milk chocolate, or people that only eat dark chocolate.
For me, milk chocolate is the go-to. Yeah,
milk chocolate is just straight down the line. There are like Milka brand that just does milk chocolate, but it's more milk than chocolate. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where I lean more toward, because
I like your dairy.
I like my dairy.
We're American. We like our dairy.
We like our yeehaws. If I could have chocolate covered bacon, I'd eat it.
It's a thing.
I know it's a thing.
So you also are having a new creamer in there. This was just launched maybe 2 weeks ago, if that. Starbucks launched their own creamer you can buy in stores. Got this one at Smith's. I'm going to say it's a little pricey. Wasn't the biggest bottle, and it was about $6.
It was about $6, and I only did 2 splashes. So It's not a lot. It's not a lot in there. But it's strong. I can taste the caramel.
Yeah, if you're a person that likes your caramel not caramel, but likes your creamer, you're going to go through this quick. And at $6 a bottle, you're going to be fucking racking it up quick.
I only put 2 splashes in there, and
it's pretty light, yeah.
It changed it.
I mean, it's about where mine is.
Yeah.
So, now it is supposed to be at like Walmart and stuff like that. I haven't seen it there yet, so I'm going to keep looking because I'm thinking maybe it'll be cheaper there.
Oh, yeah, maybe. And maybe even bigger bottle.
I think they only did one size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they did several flavors, and I think they did one size for all of them.
Oh, well, okay. What I can say about this creamer or this coffee, it might be the first one I've actually finished all the way. Yeah, I usually leave about like a fifth at best.
There was one where you left almost the whole damn cup.
Because I didn't that one. That was the Oh, what was that one? Because I know I almost finished the s'mores one. That one I almost finished.
We did s'mores.
What was the one
we did
before that?
Hazelnut. We did
Hazelnut. I think was the one that I did not like.
No, you liked the hazelnut.
Did I?
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and listen, because
there was the Panama one, but that was months ago. The one that's actually from Panama.
I think that one was too strong for me.
Okay, that's possible. So that's where we're at on the drinks.
Now we keep saying that we were gonna do the movies. Hold on. I've been sick. I've been on vacation, and being sick during vacation means me not near Lauren or Quincy because I don't want them sick.
Sick is in quotations. He means he's been playing Borderlands 3.
No, I actually got...
we didn't actually get much into it.
I was drippy nose sick.
Yeah.
No.
So the movies will be tonight. We have them. We're going to watch them.
Yes.
We did watch Split last week, so if you want to give a recap on how you feel about that, we can.
The whole entire trilogy I enjoy, but... I enjoyed it the first time. Having to rewatch it, watching McAvoy on screen, he's a great actor.
He fucking tears up the scenery.
I when I saw Samuel L. Jackson pop up, I'm like, good to see ya, but I want McAvoy. I want him back. I want him back on screen. Put him back on. Put him back on the phone.
So McAvoy kills it. Bruce
was all right.
I feel like he got the short end of the stick when it came to dialogue moments, because you have all the moments of Samuel L. Jackson being all smart and everything, and you have all the different characters for McAvoy. But when you get to Bruce Willis, it's just kind of like...
He's a plain Jane, I'm a strong man.
Yeah, which I get that's his character, but I'm like, he didn't have any conversations with any of them, really. There was that one group therapy moment. Rewatching the movie, I've realized it pisses me off at certain points.
Which one?
When they catch him. So spoilers. When they catch Bruce You could escape, but you'd have to hurt a lot of innocent cops, blah, 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 blah. No, I am bulletproof. At least we're assuming. We've never actually seen it, but he survived a fucking train crash that killed everyone else. He's bulletproof. He can literally walk out of there. What are they going to do? Grab him? He can just keep walking, and they will just drag on the ground because he's super strong. He doesn't have to lay a hand on anyone. No. He could walk right out of there.
That was a bit of a writing faux pas. It's basically 800 American guns are aimed at Superman. What does Superman do? He stands down. What? Why? Why?
At least with Superman, I assume it's because they ricochet and could kill someone.
Okay.
Because a lot of the drawings show him ricocheting off of him.
Yeah.
But okay, I never liked that part. Now, we did watch it with another friend, and he was tearing the movie apart.
Yeah.
And I think it's just he went in with...
logic in mind.
He went in with thinking it has to play by the rules of other comic books because it wants to be a comic movie. That's what I was picking up. He never said that, but that's what I was picking up on.
I could see that.
So I found myself defending the movie. Despite rewatching it and not liking certain things, I still like it enough that I want to defend it.
It's entertaining.
Yes.
Okay.
So, that being said, we've mentioned a few times now that we want to work on a rating system. I have actually started getting the categories together.
Okay.
I'm starting to get an outline, and hopefully within the next week or two, I think we will have a rating system so we can write full reviews and give an actual rating.
I like that. I like that. Let's do it.
The way I'm doing it, it can work on a scale of out of 5, out of 10, or out of 100. So that it can adjust to every scale that different websites and things like that use. We'll put it on a 5 or 10 scale here probably, but I know that some places want to do a percentile, things like that. We can adjust accordingly.
Yeah, percentile kind of leans into the 5.6.
Yeah,
that
so
kind of thing.
The way I'm working with it.
Okay, hit me with it.
I'm taking certain things into consideration. Okay. VFX and FX are things that we will have to take in consideration. Because let's be honest, some movies have terrible VFX work.
Looks over at Scorpion King.
No, you keep saying Scorpion King. It's Mummy 3.
It's in both.
No, he doesn't do the big scorpion monster in Scorpion King.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive because I have seen that movie more times than I should have. Yeah, he's called Scorpion King in that movie because he's shot with an arrow that has scorpion poison but doesn't die. So it's just the end of the Mummy. And the beginning of the Mummy because they do the whole everything growing up around him thing.
You're right. The scorpion. Okay. You're right. Okay, my bad.
But yes, 100%. That is something like that. But then you stop and go, but that movie had a lot of really good practical effects.
You're right.
Like that temple looked fucking great.
It looked amazing.
So it's like, okay, taking points away for that, but giving points for this. And then there's going to be movies where it's like, this movie doesn't have CGI. So
looks over at Fury Road.
So, well, yeah, Fury Road, it's got certain CGI, but for the most part, very little. Yeah, it's mostly, putting in the sandstorms, making some of the explosions a little bit bigger, things like that.
And it looked great.
So my thought process is, say we're doing it on a scale of 10.
Okay.
So what we would do is 10. One section would be VFX and FX. Okay. Each will count for 5 to make its final number. I'll break this all down for you. So, say Scorpion King. Okay. Say we want to be really harsh and give it a 1 on VFX.
Okay.
But we want to give it a 5 on FX. So that combines for a 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
So we have 6 out of 10. Now say we take all the other numbers from the other 10 categories in that.
Combine.
And then we combine all those for the final score.
I like that.
And then divide it by 10. Because, so we have a 6 in the first slot. Say we have nothing but 5s in the other 9 slots.
Or it's a blank out of whatever the total
is. So say we have 5 in the other 9 slots. So that comes out to 45 plus the 6. So that comes out to 56. So you divide it. So it becomes a 5.6 out of 10.
Okay.
That's how I'm working this.
That's a good...
I've still got a few tweaking. And then it being a 56 could also be 56 out of 100.
Yeah, okay. That's fine, fair. It's just we need to kind of lock it down on how to go about that.
Well, and that's my other thing. I figure some movies aren't going to have VFX and FX. So I've got backup categories that can slide in place of other things. Certain movies aren't going to need the same categories as others.
Yeah, because we got one that's not going to have a lot.
Yeah. Was it funny is not really something that can categorize to every movie. It's not necessarily one of my one of my things in there, but that's kind of my thought process. You can't hold every movie to the same levels you held other movies because they are all different kinds of movies.
Oh, of course.
I can't hold Unbreakable to The Sixth Sense. Just because they're made by the same guy, it doesn't mean shit. They're very...
Can I?
Unbreakable is a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense is a psychological thriller.
Psychological thriller with a little hint of superheroism.
I mean,
about the daughter that was being poisoned.
yeah, because she comes to him, but that doesn't make him a superhero. Doing the right thing doesn't make you a superhero. That's what heroes do. But yeah, so I'm still working on that. We'll probably have that up within the next week or two. And we'll go back through and kind of give them to some of our old ones and give them to other things as well.
Yeah. All right.
We'll probably start posting actual typed out reviews as well. So
I like typing.
I don't mind it. From here, where do you want to go into the news?
I guess we can hit this up because we got to give props to the kid who's been playing for 22 goddamn years.
The kid who should be in his 30s.
Who should be in his 30s, but he's still 10.
No, he had a birthday. He's 11.
Oh, he's 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 11 going on 40, 42. The 32. I know how to math. Shut up. Ash finally wins his first league in the Alola Championship, and he did win earlier in the Orange Islands, but that's not an official league. It was just like a thing. They just kind of like swept that under the mat and said, "This is his first one." Shush.
Hush, 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 hush.
Hush. Put a pillow over their face.
I don't know. I didn't really watch it. I feel like we just watched a video recently, me and Lauren, where they counted these all down. I feel like something happened the last minute with the orange one to where he technically lost. I'm not sure.
No, he won.
Okay, I don't know then.
Yeah. So you're not counting his victory in the Orange League.
So I guess the Orange Islands League
just didn't count.
Just doesn't count.
Just doesn't count.
Alrighty, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But fine. So the 22-year-old who's actually 11,
32.
32-year-old who's actually 11 finally wins one. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I never really read the manga, which I know is technically Red, not Ash. I did watch the original Pokemon series. I kind of dropped out from there. I've seen bits and parts of X and Y or like the Orange Islands. Yeah, I've seen bits and parts of them all. I stopped playing the games around Sapphire, but it's still very prevalent in my house because Lauren's still much of a fan.
Have you seen
still very much of a fan?
Have you seen the new Pokemon drop?
What do you mean?
Oh, hold on.
I don't. Do you mean for the new game?
Yeah, hang on.
So I saw the new. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
He's got a big stick.
Yeah.
It's a big leap.
It's what's his name?
Surfetched.
Yeah. Fetch. Yeah. The
Like,
one that carries the thing that
Link.
they say is if you cook them with it, it's supposed to make them most delicious. Yeah, that's in there.
Oh, that's fucked up, but
They
funny.
say that you should cook the fetches with leeks.
Wow, that's fucked up, but funny.
Mhm.
But I'm happy that, Farfetch'd gets an upgrade to Surfetch'd.
Yeah, I saw a meme that was pretty funny. I just don't remember what it was. But yeah, this is all still pretty prevalent in my house, so I still see a little bit of it. So I'm happy for Ash. I guess from what Lawrence told me, this new run of cartoons has made him not be stupid. He's finally understanding Pokemon types and stuff like that. Grass versus water and fire and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I'm happy for the 22-year-old, 11-year-old, 32-year-old, 11-year-old,
65-year-old.
65-year-old, 11-year-old, 85-year-old, 11-year-old. So I don't like the new artwork though. I haven't for a while now.
I call it budget brand quick. And the reason why I call it budget brand quick is because it gets it out quick. It gives it the quick synopsis of what's on screen. It's not bad, it's just lower quality. Because you can still see there's a bit of shading, there's a bit of shadows. It's just minor.
More than anything, it's the face that bothers me.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like some of it's not too bad.
I mean, it's still got very pretty backgrounds.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just feel like something somewhere happened where they're like, we just don't care as much.
Yeah, they got it. They had to because they probably weren't earning as much money, or they had to get out the episodes quicker.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not bad.
So, from there, what do you want to move into? Do you want to move into video games? Do you want to stay in the realm of what?
I guess we can go into video games into this.
Okay.
So Nioh, I played Nioh for a little bit. It was very fun. It was basically an outsourced Dark Souls-like, and the Nioh 2 open beta is going to be out in November. I'm super fucking hyped. Look at this. Look at this artwork. It's ready to go.
Now, is this Game Engine?
Yeah, this is straight up from Team Ninja.
Okay. Looks good then.
It looks great. They showcased during the E3 trailer that, you had the masks behind you and you have these spiritual abilities. that you basically can turn into like a yokai or otherwise. I'm like, yes, this is fucking great. And I'm hoping that the beta does help out. The only downside is I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore. So I'm like, I don't
Neither
think
do I.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. It bums me out, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I'll watch some streamers play it, I'm sure.
I still have my Now subscription, but that's it. I go back and play
God of War.
God of War, Uncharted, things like that.
Yeah.
A few things that I've completely beat on my Xbox, like my Arkham games, I go back and play them a little bit on the PlayStation, things like that. There's certain things that still, even on the 4, still run like shit, and that's like New Vegas has never been able to run on PlayStation properly. That all started with a RAM issue back on the 3 that wasn't. I will not blame Obsidian at all. It was not their fault. It was, if you look at the specs and everything, the PlayStation 3 uses most of the RAM for the system itself rather than for actually running anything.
You're right.
But so for the most part, there's just no need for me to have Plus. I mean, yeah, the free games and all, but you don't actually get to keep them. So like, I have a bunch of games in my library now that have a little lock on them. I can't play them because my PlayStation Plus is ran and out. I'm like, that's kind of bullshit.
It's not great.
So,
but good to know that Nioh 2 is going to have that. Over to something that's going to confuse us.
That's Kojima.
Kojima wants to work with Keanu Reeves. He wants to do more shit with Norman Reedus. He still wants Mads to be a part of his production company.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about Kojima. Just confuses us.
He does.
Okay.
Like, he is a very like. I was watching just small snippets of gameplay from Death Stranding.
Yeah.
If when you are in like a relaxation area, you get a full frontal view of Norman Reedus, wearing like a tank top and some nice padded pants, and he's sitting like this. I'm basically sitting just relaxed. But if you keep panning down to his crotch, he covers it. And if you keep doing it long enough, if you do it a couple more times, he stands up, punches the camera.
That's funny.
I'm like, oh my god.
There's an achievement for Lollipop Chainsaw that calls you out for trying to look up her skirt. You get an achievement that basically brands you as a perv to all your friends.
Wow. That's, shit. You play, God, what's that game? Honey Pop on Steam. That one will call you out too.
Honey Pop is just immediately dirty.
Yeah. But they on IGN they put up 50 minutes of gameplay with Kojima explaining it. And
does he have an interpreter or is he speaking English?
A little bit he speaks. He speaks a little bit, and then
that's why I was curious. I was curious if like he went through and like learned a bunch of English for this, or if he just used an interpreter.
He had his moments, but then you get to see your BB, not baby, BB. And you get to see a little bit of how you move around and how you get to leave your little base. And the world is fucking beautiful.
It looks big, too.
It is, yeah. They said that you're going to have to go across the U.S. So...
The entire U.S.?
The vast majority. They said that everything from Utah to California is, like, dead zone. So I don't know if that's going to be, like, an area that you can actually walk or if you cannot walk.
Okay. Did you watch the full 55 minutes of this?
I watched a bit of it. I was playing something and I had it in the background.
Was it when you were playing Risk of Rain 2?
Probably when I was playing Risk of Rain 2. But yeah, and then Kojima just kept making his comments, and he is such a wholesome person when he has his own game up on screen. See, like this right here, like we're looking at a destroyed area that has a bridge. It looks like Chicago a little bit.
I'm not sure.
Not sure either, but it has a big old bridge jutting over the entire city. Maybe New York? Even still, it's got a big area and it's just dark and it's destroyed. There's no streets that are easy to see. Everything's all crumpled.
I'm just wondering how much of this game is going to be walking simulator, because I mean, it looks beautiful, it looks very interesting, but I feel like every time we're watching it, we're just seeing him exploring. We've seen very few times where he's come into combat with things.
Yeah, that seems to be something that's probably going to be a little bit later in the game.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat it. It probably will seem like it's walking simulator for the first half, and then probably get good second half.
Get good.
Huh?
I said get good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not against it by any means. It's just
that water looks good too.
Right now, I'm still like $60 for a game.
Yeah.
And is this console exclusive? I don't remember.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because if it is, that's the other thing. I was like, am I really going to spend $60 for something that I probably won't play that often because it's on my PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation 4.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh my god, what is this? What is this?
They've got a $200 pack.
Show me what it is.
It's going to come with a figure, I bet you anything.
I bet better. Oh, there it is.
There you go. Yep.
It comes with the Roman Reigns figure.
Exclusive,
in-game.
Those are in-game. It comes with the BB.
It comes with the BB.
You get the BB and you get what is that, like a keychain or
case?
And you get the case, you get a steel box, you get a figure that looks like it might be a keychain. You get the BB. You get a bonus PlayStation 4 content. It's
the theme?
It says
it just says bonus PS4 content.
It's always so hard to read these fucking images. They never zoom them in properly.
Tap to zoom, and I'm clicking, and it just zooms it out.
You get some like colorful, like goldish gear for him.
Level 2, so it's obviously stronger stuff.
Yeah.
And of course you got fucking some actual brand sunglasses. That is Kojima's new trademark. That in any game, glasses, sunglasses, anything that is eye or headwear, he markets them out. Same thing for watches.
Makes
Timex.
sense. Yeah, makes sense.
All
right, let's be honest. How many of us have wanted to buy something from a game and haven't been able to because it doesn't exist? He's smart for doing it. I don't know why more people don't.
That one.
Okay, so this is the watch?
Yeah,
okay.
That's a watch. Like it's
wow.
Oh no, that's not it.
I was about to say that watch is old, bro.
Yeah, no, it has here it is. It's this one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is this from?
Metal Gear Solid 5. It's the one that Snake has.
Wired. Okay.
Whenever you do time travel, or not time travel, waiting, it brings up this display, and it does the
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks interesting. I am a watch wearer, but
I would wear that one.
I like rounder watches personally.
I'm more of a big, like, give me a big face with like a big band, because I don't like thin things, because then I fuck around with them a lot. Yeah. If it had a big band with a big face, I'm a happy guy.
Well, it's like the reason why I don't like the Apple Watch is because it's a fucking weird square rectangle thing on my wrist. I'm like, watches are round to me.
There it is.
Okay. So
and it's not Timex, it's Seiko. I'm sorry.
Okay. So we haven't really gotten too much more on in the game though. I mean, like, 55 minutes of gameplay, which is great, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to give too much away now.
No, I get that.
Especially on a fucking Kojima game. Like, there are a couple friends of mine who are like, I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to play it. It's a great thing because, let's face it, PT would probably have...
Oh, PT would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been amazing, and it would have been done by Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus, and Kojima. Like, let's face it, that made that game what it should have been. And the fact that Konami didn't jump at that chance and now is like, oh, we got to get back into video gaming, guys. And now they're doing this weird fucking Castlevania bullshit. And I'm like, no, stop.
Oh, the mobile game.
Yeah, the one that pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, stop it.
No, I'm not mad at Kojima for this game at all. I'm just like, fuck, it's so Kojima, if that makes sense.
It does.
I feel like this is what... You okay there?
Yeah.
It's just, this makes me stop and go, this is what happens when there isn't a video game studio to hold Kojima back. And it's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
It's just a new experience.
It's when you give your son allowance enough that you just keep giving him allowance and you're not like making sure that they're spending it. No, he just saved it all. So that way he can just do his own thing.
So that was I didn't have allowance, but that was kind of my thing. Like when I got money, I would save it. So it's like I ended up going and buying my first iPod I bought. No one bought my iPod for me. I went and bought that bitch flat out because I saved up birthday money, yard sale money, things like that. And it was brand fucking new. I didn't have to buy no used piece of shit or anything. Fucker, I washed it. I left it in my pants and washed it. It survived. A couple months later, I did it again.
Wow.
Yeah, it died. It was a very sad time. And I didn't buy another one. That was my one and only iPod. And eventually I got an iPhone, and that's changed it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and you don't put that in your pocket when you're washing it now,
nope.
do you?
Well, it's a phone. It's so fucking glued to your hand now. It's insane.
You're right.
But yeah, I got like 600 songs on my phone, just about. So 5 something. So do you want to? I think I have a news story that's going to go off of this one pretty well. So you go ahead and do this one.
Okay. So you know what swatting is, right?
Yeah, that's when you figure out where someone lives. However you do it, I don't know, but someone that's pissed you
Stop
off
it.
or someone you want to fuck with in
Stop.
game, you find out find out where they live, and you call SWAT on them. You
Correct.
report them for some crime that's heinous enough that they will send SWAT in to break a
Terrorism.
motherfucker's door down.
Yeah, terrorism or otherwise. So a player gets 15.
Oh, see, I just always figured it was things like eating hot dogs inside of mac and cheese.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a disastrous problem right there.
or putting ketchup on like
a Snickers bar.
Yeah, or pizza.
Some people actually like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Can
I'll give you ranch.
Ranch
I don't really do it,
light ranch,
but I will give it to
gotta
you.
go light on it.
You put ketchup on your fucking pizza, you're fucking weird to me.
Ugh.
I'm also the American that won't put ketchup on their eggs, though. So maybe I'm the weird one.
I do light because the only way I do hash browns and eggs and I mix both together and then I add the ketchup.
Yeah, see, I don't do that.
That's fine.
I have done Tabasco, but that's normally if the place has shit eggs.
Oh.
Because if they're good eggs, I can just eat them with salt and pepper.
Yeah.
But if they're shit eggs, I'll do Tabasco to cover it up.
Oh, okay. But even still, a man sentenced to 15 months and banned from gaming. Now, that last part, very strange, but after a fatal swatting incident, which means that the player who got swatted on got killed.
Okay, so I want to break this down. Let's start with the fact that he is banned from gaming. That is a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
It's basically almost like parole, and basically if they catch you breaking that, you go back to jail.
Okay.
They've done it with hackers. They actually did it in the movie Hackers, but there have been people that have gone to jail for hacking or something like that. The premise for Hackers is he was a kid, so they couldn't send him to jail, but he was not allowed to touch a computer until his 18th birthday.
Wow.
Because he was a kid when he did it. And that's based off of a legitimate thing. They can fucking ban you from that shit, and if you do it, you can go to jail. So continue. Sorry.
Basically made a false emergency call, and then he's only 19. Yeah. And he lost $1.50.
He lost $1.50 bet in a
Call of Duty World War II game.
Okay.
And hired someone else to make a prank call to the police. I'm like, this led to the... I'm not going to say his name, but I'm going to say his age. He was 28 years old, and it cost him his life. I don't understand what causes someone to not own up to their own mistakes and say, damn, I lost what I had, on to bigger, better things, right? You'd assume that would be the bigger person type of scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this is a lot of fucking problems. Like, I actually watched a Twitch streamer get swatted live, and I was like, how or why? How do you get this full-fledged feeling of I'm gonna call someone to go do this?
I have told people to fuck off. I've rage quit a game. I have never considered doing anything like this.
I'm confused as to why.
I've had people cut me off in traffic that I haven't even considered doing this to.
Yeah,
but
those ones you can go around.
Now, what they're saying here is that the guy he hired to do it has been sentenced for 20 years for the fatal swatting. So because he didn't actually make the call, he's only getting the 15 months and it's only a 2-year ban on gaming. But the guy he hired to do the call is facing 20 years in prison. So, does it explain? I'm a little curious as to how the guy died in the swatting incident.
It just says.
I saw that it said fatal shooting a little further up.
Yeah,
but...
that's all it really is. Is that I guess they busted in and I guess didn't ask questions or he didn't comply or.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Because part of you wants to fight back because it's like you don't know who just broke into your fucking house, but then.
Yeah.
But on the cops' end, they're like, you should know we're police because
we kicked in your door.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a crazy fucking world. Anybody could be kicking that door in.
Yeah.
So
I apologize to the family. It's very, very depressing to know that someone who is very young decided to say, I lost $1.50. This person deserves to, get swatted. Haha, it's a funny joke, especially when they lose their life.
Mm-hmm.
I send all my condolences.
Now, this all happened back in April, but I guess he just finally got sentenced.
Yes.
So our court system's a little behind here in the U.S. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. God. But
That's a fuck story. But this kind of leads me into another fucked gaming story for now.
Go for it.
So, you like RuneScape?
Yeah, I do. I still
How
do.
much do you like RuneScape?
Elaborate.
Well, a kid, was playing and he spent a little bit of money on the game.
Okay. I mean, I've put $5 on to have a month of membership.
Okay.
Elaborate.
$62,000 of his parents' money.
What kind of fucking parents you living with? Shit. Like real talk, that kid's got fucking 62,000 just to say oopsie doopsie to.
So I'm pissed at the kid.
I'm pissed at the kid. I would be a little bit like, I'm gonna wring your neck for touching my cards.
RuneScape players have taken to the internet to stand behind him and blame RuneScape because it hasn't even been a pay-to-play game. As far as they're concerned, it's become a pay-to-pay game. And that the game is just so out of control with its microtransactions that you have to spend this kind of money.
I go against that.
They are citing things. Players could buy the opportunity to spin the wheel, with the 10 spins going for $4.99 and 250 bonus spins going for $99.99. They're citing things like that as the problem.
I will be one who will stand against that. The reason why is because I remember when this game only had the one charge of the $4.99 a month or the $100, I think, for the entire $60 for the year.
If it was $100 for a year, you're getting fucked.
Yeah, no, it had a year. It had a year set, but that was it. That was all you could do, and it was membership, and it gave you access to like 10 extra skills at the time. A lot of very, very unique quests that you can only get during members, like that sort of thing. Members only servers, so that way you're not muddled down with a lot of stuff. You get like, you used to get some pretty cool stuff every month.
Mm-hmm.
You get first access to events, easygoing things.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you look at this one and you're like, do you need to purchase something right now to do that?
I hate Michael.
Make a boy. Wiener Schnitzel.
I hate microtransactions.
Yes.
If it's a cosmetic thing that does nothing to improve the game for you, fine. But if it's something that makes you better than the other players, that's bullshit. But here's my thing. Why is it the game's fault that you don't have self-fucking control?
And how much money?
$62,000.
$1,000? Now, $300 would already be a problem, but $62,000?
Dude, I had $5 go through on my account the other day from iTunes, and I about lost my shit before realizing it was something I actually purchased.
Yeah, as for me, I put 15 on Paladins because I wanted the season pass because it was for a skin that I was actually like, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just got paid and I just got holiday pay. I'm gonna treat myself, you know.
Treat yourself.
Like I was trying to like justify.
Oh yeah, I just bought an expansion on a game 2 weeks ago, and I had to sit there and talk myself into it, and I still wasn't even sure. It was $20, and I still wasn't sure that I wanted to buy it. Lauren's the one that finally went, just fucking get it.
Just slapped you on the.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is a weird thing.
Okay.
There's bonds in RuneScape now.
What does that mean?
Bonds. Are
I have never played
items.
RuneScape. Just to clarify.
Okay. Take the premise of a MMORPG that you can do whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah, I see Sauron over there in the corner.
I think that's the Wizard's Tower, so I think it's a good.
Yeah, I think they need to be sued because that's Sauron.
I know, right? I actually liked RuneScape. Like, I actually liked it to the point where I can recall a lot of places in the world that they are in. I don't recall the name of the full world, but like Varrock, Karamja, Lumbridge. Lumbridge is their starting area. Like, I remember all these things.
South Compton.
You know, gotta come back. But now there's these things called bonds, which bonds are in-game items redeemable for membership, keys, rune coins, unlocking a world of possibilities and items through Solomon's General Store. The general store being like emotes and all that stuff. Cosmetic, mostly.
Okay.
Like, there are buffs that you can get in there now.
Kind of like Eververse on Destiny.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. But with the bonds, it of course... oh, God, I don't want to sign in for this. It of course has its pluses and minuses, and then there's now a convention, a con, RuneFest. Where's that? Let's go ahead and plug them out a little bit.
Okay.
If it'll let me. It is oh, it's in the UK.
Yeah, UK.
Wow. Okay. Well, if you're in the UK, go enjoy RuneFest. It is
October 4th and 5th.
Femborough, by the way.
Yeah. Epps Road at
Femborough, UK.
It's at the Femborough International Exhibit and Conference Center. So
interesting.
Go for it. 150. What was that? Euros? Francs? I don't know. I can never remember which marker is which.
Oh, that one. Yeah, 150 euro.
Okay.
Damn, that's kind of pricey.
Does anyone still use francs, or am I out of touch? I think someone still uses francs.
Germany?
I don't know.
Dutch? I don't know.
I'm American. Other countries don't exist.
Yeah. But this game is still up to date. It's still getting updates, as you can see. Look, 9.16 was their last update.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're getting things. Player-owned farms are now popping up. You know, you can grow your own crops, that sort of thing. You can even get it on fucking mobile.
Yeah, and they have the classic one on there too now.
Yeah,
so
and I'm like, that's fucking cool. So,
it's doing free loot if you with Twitch Prime.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got my free month and my 2 crystal chests, and I got some pretty okay things, but it was just the fact of the matter.
Pets, services, emotes, animations, auras, outfits, all kinds of shit you can buy.
Is it gonna have me sign in? Yeah, it's gonna have me sign in.
It's gonna force you to sign in. Should have just fucking do an Ugly Mugs one. Just do a Google login.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I never
captchas.
I never understand why we blame the game for your spending habits. I bought a $100 pointless ass fucking thing for Destiny 2. It's my dumb ass's fault for buying it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not their fault.
Okay, so with the there's a lot of new stuff.
Oh yeah, free stuff.
You get free stuff for when you're a member. Like you get a chinchilla like called a chinchampa. You get the thrifty title. You know, you get a resting pose. You get some extra bank slots. You know, you get some simple stuff for free. But then when you go into the packs, then that's when you see you're like, oh.
Okay, but it's all in rune coin balances.
Yeah.
So
you
how much do rune coins cost?
Oh, you can.
Oh, you can earn them?
You can do surveys and shit.
Oh, yeah, these never work.
I don't know.
I find that any game I have that has surveys from like super rewards, they never seem to fucking work for me. Because I've had a few games on my phone that are like, oh, we'll do the surveys and you get currency, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple way back when, and they worked. Oh, here we go. Bye. Okay, so with the rune coins, so $5.99 for 200. That's already low. Their one that they want you to kind of lean in and buy is the 420. Nice. For $10.99. And then of course it goes all the way up to
and they do the whole you save 12%, and then the 900 coins is 18%, the 2400 coins is 23%, and the 5200 coins is 29%.
Yeah. Oh wow, their membership went up hella high.
Do you have to have a membership to play?
No, you do not. You lose a lot of like quests, but there's still a lot for a free to play fucking. No, there's a lot for a free to play.
Okay, so it is it's $10.99 a month.
Yes. They
do a 3-month package, which is $29.99. So you don't really save like it says 9%, but I don't even think that's right because
99 it's about 9%.
You're saving like $4. Yeah, $10.99.
So
times by 3. Hold on, I'm curious. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me bust out the calculator.
Okay.
Cause fuck math. No, I'm actually pretty good at math. My brain's just not working all that well. So yeah, you'd be paying $32.97 if you just paid month to month, 3 months in.
Yeah.
So you were saving, fucking $2.98.
Yes. That doesn't seem right.
That's not enough.
$2.98. That would be 10%. Like, look, when you move the decimal point over,
Yeah,
that's 10%.
Yeah.
So it's about.
I guess that's fine. 9%. But
I was like,
really, you're gonna buy that package to save $3?
To some, I mean, if you're gonna do it on a monthly basis, you might as well save that couple of bucks.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna buy the full freaking year for $99.99.
So the full year is $99.99, which is still brings up questions.
To 24%. Yikes.
Okay, no, actually, never mind. You save a good amount there. You save like $34 almost.
Yeah.
So.
Like it went up in price. Like I remember when it was $4.99, $5.99. Like that was what it used to be.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be.
Servers got more expensive.
Servers either got more expensive or
they got greedy.
Or no, that's the thing. Like they brought back old school just on a whim.
Yeah.
And people wanted it, and so they're like, here. They finally finished up a certain quest line that took fucking 10 years to finish.
But I mean, here's my thing. If Netflix decides they want to start charging me $20 fucking month,
you flying?
I'm out.
You flying?
I'm gonna be a fucking adult and go, fuck that. And I'm out.
I mean, I guess I would need to justify the fact that it's now $11, but I for what I played when I got my free month through Twitch Prime, I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there was a quest that I played that actually depressed me.
That's easy to do.
You're right, but it made me like.
All I have to do is hold up a mirror. See? Now, I don't blame the game. Do I think some of their prices are too much? Yeah, I wouldn't pay some of these prices. But that's me making a decision as a fucking adult. And what a lot of people are going to say, well, he's a kid. Well, maybe parents should be letting their kids have their fucking credit cards.
Yeah. Strap down your wallet.
Yeah. Make kid accounts for fucking iTunes and shit like that don't fucking allow anything.
I don't know if you want to talk about this one.
I don't.
Okay.
Because of other things with him as well.
Got it, boss.
So, yeah, we'll bounce on that one. That's a little too political for me.
You got it, boss. It's just because pop culture.
No, I get it, yeah.
I get you that you get me. Okay, cool.
Cool. So, this Essentials kit, before we get into this, why don't you tell them what you got today?
Oh, yo. Okay, so we had to pick up The Rock from Zia, right?
Yep.
And we went through and noticed all the D&D books, and you were like, oh, I really want this one. You pulled up the Curse of Strahd. And you were like, $50. And you threw it back up there. And I was like, God, all the freaking source books are expensive. And I was like, oh, yo, Quincy, did you hear that Pathfinder started up on its 2nd edition? And I poked at the Pathfinder book that was there. I pulled it up, and it was for the 2nd edition.
It's the brand new 2nd edition Pathfinder monster book.
Yeah, there was the guide, or the player's handbook, which had a big, huge dent at the bottom of it, for $27. When the book, the cover cost is $50.
Yep.
The bestiary, also known as the monster manual, $5 fucking.
Yep. And it's what, $50 book?
It's a $50 brand new book. The book came out, I think. God, let me do a double check here. Pathfinder 2019, or no, let's do 2E. Like, when did this book come out?
Well, that
August
right there
1st?
says August 1st.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't come out like last month or this month.
Yeah. Look, this article is written August 1st, 2019 at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
EDT.
Global launch date for Pathfinder 2nd edition. Hit me with it.
This just already has it as out.
Yeah, it does.
Click the video. The video might have it.
Uh,
But yeah, we just fucking walked in. It was sitting right there on the fucking shelf. Like, hey, buy me, you bitch. No, because it's already out. They've removed the release dates. But I mean,
probably.
This article was written on August 1st, and it has a thing for you to go and check out when.
It removed it. When did it remove it? Let's find out. Published August 1st.
Okay.
So we'll say August 1st. Even still, a month and a half old.
For $5.
For $5 fucking.
Yeah.
And I was flipping through it, and as a DM that's learning more and more about DMing, looking at these monsters' stats, I was like, 29 AC. That's armor class. That's number you have to roll in order to get a hit off. And this thing was assumably like a challenge rating 13. And then I looked at attack modifier, and I was like plus 18 to hit. I was like, whoa, let's go to something weaker. And lo and behold, it had like a 20 AC, and I was like, okay, Pathfinder is a bit weird, so I need to get into the actual lowdown of the books. and start learning that, because
you're gonna have to check out the player handbook.
The monster manual for D&D 5e is about maybe 150 pages.
Something.
This thing is 340 pages. I was like, yo, this is a lot of creatures. And it was in good order, so it was like aberrations, abominations, and then as you were going through dinosaurs, going through fiends, and it had them all in a great line. And I was just like, this is great. Dragons, so on and so forth. So I'm like, the Paizo, you guys are doing great work. You guys have always done great work. Hopefully I can write for you guys a little something somewhere down the line.
Now, I want to say, I remember something about Pathfinder books and their spines. I think Pathfinder's the one that spine doesn't fall apart versus D&D's. So that's another good thing about you getting this book so fucking cheap, is like, you really gotta fucking steal.
Oh yeah, I did.
So, with that, let's move into the actual news that we had, not just our personal moment.
The D&D Essentials Kit, if you guys want to get into D&D on Amazon, it's half off. So
we're not sponsored. We just like to spread the love of D&D.
Oh, yeah. Yo. It comes with a full set of the 11 dice. It comes with a pretty okay DM screen. 81 cards for the magic items, sidekicks, that sort of thing. It basically gets you started up with a really good lean in.
I like that
the DM screen?
DM screen, yeah.
Yeah, it's the really thin cardboard though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's not bad because it also
it's a good image.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should fucking find a way to laminate that bitch just to make it a little sturdier.
I would, well, personally, I would want one of the what do they call it? Wormwoods.
Oh yeah, I love this. I like mine. I bought a simple D&D one, but
yeah.
I would love those handcrafted ones. Are fucking
the wormwood ones.
Oh.
Give me that in like a nice cherry blossom wood.
Give me that in those.
Give me that in that nem. But you get also you get to go to Iron Spire Peak, which is one of my favorite places to go. Ice Spire Peak. I'm sorry.
It has a nice little map. It's like one of the big maps though. This definitely should not be like a fucking 5-foot radius for the hexagons.
Those are 60.
Yeah.
60 miles.
Yeah. So, it's one of those zoomed out maps. And then what's this?
That is one of the characters you run into.
Oh, she's got a weird little mask thing.
Donabella Fiasco.
Okay, it's a cool little set.
It's a cool little
set, especially if you're starting out.
Yeah.
Or even if you would just like to have a little bit of extra shit. Now, what's the box? Oh no, go back to the photo you're on.
This?
No, other side.
This?
That.
Oh, those are the cards.
Okay, the cards. Okay, so yeah, the cards also. Cards are fucking great. So the one I'm playing right now, my DM's got fucking cards, but my ass is hundreds of miles away because he lives in Montana.
Yeah.
And so I just have a digital fucking photo. So the cards are nice to have.
The other little negative, like I'm gonna put a little negative on this Essentials Kit, is it doesn't give you all of the classes or races.
No. And that's because that's how they make their money, is getting you to buy that shit.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it. You can actually get it straight from D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
If you guys go through D&D Beyond, but you get this just so that way you can become a new DM, because Icespire Peak is actually a really good starter. I once said Tomb of Annihilation is a good starter. No, it is not. It is something a little bit more. If you have people who are curious and investigative, maybe Tomb of Annihilation's a good one, because it's good for people who want to look around.
Yeah.
If you have people who are like, let's just get down to business, let's go do that mission, let's go do that thing, then maybe Icespire Peak, because it literally says, go do this, go do that.
Is there an expansion for this? Because it cuts off.
I think items, sidekicks, and I don't know.
It cuts off. That's weird.
Let's find it below. But Icespire Peak is a good one for any.
And it comes with 81 cards, which is a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's not all the magical items that are in this. It's a vast majority that you'll run into.
Yeah, so this just says and more. So it's magic items, sidekicks, and more.
Oh, hey. Okay, cool.
50% off the digital version of the player's time. I like that.
That's great.
So I've had a problem with that for a while. I'd love to have the physical books.
Yes.
My buddy does all of the digital books. He has almost the whole library digital now. There's only a few books he doesn't have. And that's great for pulling shit up, but I'm like, sometimes I want a fucking book in my hands.
Yeah.
The fact that I can get a 50% off code so that I can buy the player's handbook,
digitally.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
So go back up then. I'm curious. So the book is knocked down to how much right now?
$27.11.
No,
it
keep
was it was half off 3 days ago.
No, I meant go up.
Oh, what?
Further up.
Further up.
Right here. Okay, so this is normally $24.99. I'm paying $12.55 for this, and then the player's handbook is $27 something. So I'm cutting that in half. I'm getting the player's handbook and the starter essentials kit, well, a digital version of the player handbook,
Yes.
and this essentials kit, and I'm still spending less than 30.
40? Well, a little under 40, because you got to figure 15 plus that.
Well, $12.55.
It's
and then $27, 50% off.
okay. So yeah, a little under 30.
Yeah, a little under 30.
Little under
And this is Prime, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay for fucking shipping. And if you fucking want it Sunday, order it by the 22nd.
Well, that's without Prime. With Prime, it'll be literally the next day.
No, that's 1 day shipping. That's their 1 day shipping. It's not actually available for 1 day then. Order within 12 hours and 40 minutes to choose 1 day shipping at checkout.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just an item they can't actually get for 1 day shipping.
Oh.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, okay. That's weird.
Wizards of the Coast probably doesn't have them on hand right now.
Oh, okay.
Because it's coming straight from Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a guarantee through Prime because it was going to allow it. But okay, that's fine and fair. But even still, Amazon Prime. Hooray.
Yeah. Fucking have it by Sunday. I'm happy with this. This is a set I would actually probably go out and buy if it wasn't for the fact that I have enough goddamn D&D shit in the house right now.
What's the starter set?
I know you're thinking there's never enough. This comes with actual like dungeon maps so you can create your own dungeons. It comes with like a very thin.
Oh, it's the literal starter set.
Yeah, a very thin player's handbook, 1 set of dice.
He's an amazing person.
You keep zooming in on I can't remember his name.
John Magliano?
Yeah, from Critical Role.
No, he's not Critical Role.
Or not Critical Role, Geeks and Sundry?
He did something, but like he just responded to someone on.
I don't know. I'm so out of touch now.
I think that's how you spell his name. There it is.
Yeah, I thought he was on Critical Role.
True Blood, but he worked with Deborah Ann Wool on True Blood, so that's how they kind of know each other. And then he got her into D&D, and then she started up Relics and Rarities, and then they worked together for a brief minute. Ha!
But he wasn't on Critical Role?
I think he had a throwaway character on Critical Role. I think he was Spurt. Spurt the kobold that got
I could have sworn I saw him on Critical Role. I was like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, this guy was on Critical Role.
Yeah, he played no, that's not the right one.
Yeah, good luck with that. I always have troubles finding people on Twitter.
Oh man. Well, maybe it is him. Hang on, let's do
I
this.
don't think that's him.
No, that
Mostly because I just want to argue with you.
Huh?
What?
Okay.
It's gonna make you sign in for any of that, bro.
Motherfucker. No, that's not him.
No.
God damn it. Well, even
It's fine.
still, he put there was a tweet from some gentleman who was flexing his guns and saying I don't play D&D, and then it was John on the cover of Men's Fitness, and above it says I do ... And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Just delete his Twitter already.
Hey, I mean, I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I play D&D. At one point, I was in shape. The only reason I'm not now is I got lazy.
That's it right there. That's who I want.
I'm trying to think of I know him from a few things. I'm pretty sure he showed up in How I Met Your Mother for a while. He was an off and on character.
Probably.
And then yeah, he was. And then there was something else I just recently saw him in that he was pretty good in. He's a good actor.
Yeah, and he worked alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger for a brief bit. He just had a movie released not too long ago.
Yeah. But he likes D&D.
He loves D&D. He dedicated his entire cellar to it.
Oh, I like that phone case.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, though, because I like the ones that cover my screen.
Yeah, I know you do. And then...
I converted you. But let's get back to the news, though.
You got it.
We fell down the rabbit hole of D&D
also, how do you
enough.
like that freaking book cover?
Which one is this?
Descent into Avernus. It's brand new.
For Baldur's Gate?
No, yeah, for Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
I fucking love it. Like, the alternate for Descent into Avernus is good. The OG is fine, too. I'm very excited for Eberron to be released later on.
You're an Eberron.
I love Eberron. All right, back to news. But that was the Dungeons & Dragons stuff. Now on to some strange news.
Yeah, weird news. I think this is absolutely fucking stupid.
So Rockstar Games, they've been doing some very strange things in their games recently. Like zombies.
Well, I'll cover that in a little bit.
You'll cover that in a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you handle that one. But they now have a game launcher, and immediately they're pushing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for free, which I'm like...
Limited time, for free. We literally saw it today. I could buy this game for $5 fucking.
Yeah. On the PS2.
Yeah. So, it's another Epic Game Studio, fucking...
DRM.
Yeah, Steam, Origin. Am I missing one?
Unity.
I'm
sure there's one more somewhere.
Yeah, Ubisoft. That was the other one. Ubisoft had one. What?
Uplay,
yeah.
I was like, Ubisoft. Yeah, I know that one.
So basically, it's just another place for you to buy buy PC titles from. And so...
How many games does Rockstar have?
That's my whole fucking thing. So we have 5 Grand Theft Auto games if you don't count the little small branch-offs or the online. You have 1 LA Noire game. You have 2 Red Dead Redemption games. And you have Bully. Like, that's all I can think of.
Hang on. Let's do a search. I mean, maybe there's more.
No. Just back up. Hold on, stop.
What?
You're on their website. If you just scroll up a little bit, right there. Games.
Oh.
Boom. Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, LA Noire, Bully. Oh, I forgot they did do Max Payne 3. Red Dead Redemption, Undead Ed, A Nightmare. So then you have... See, I wasn't counting things like episodes from Liberty City, but we have those. Chinatown Wars, Midnight Club Los Angeles, Grand Theft Auto 4. What is this weird thing right here? Beaterator? Okay.
I think that's like a mobile game. Let's find out what it is.
It looks like a waste of my time.
It does look like a waste of time. Oh, no, it's a music making thing.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, if I want to make music, there's a lot of games you can do it with.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City
Manhunt.
Stories. Yeah, Manhunt 2. Something called Agent that I've never heard of. Table Tennis. Set in 1970s. Came out on the PlayStation 3.
I never saw it, heard of it.
No.
Let's see what the... Coming soon.
It's got an old
What?
website that still
What?
says coming soon that for the PlayStation 3.
What the fuck? What is this?
This is kind of one of my problems with Rockstar. Like I buy
Start a
Rockstar
project.
games, but
What the fuck?
also their website launches you to the top after every game you look at. The Warriors, which I forgot they even fucking made a Warriors game. Liberty City Stories, San Andreas, Midnight Club 3, Dove Edition, Red Dead Revolver, which I would actually like to get my hands on Red Dead Revolver. That'd be nice. Original Mad Hut, Max Payne 2, Grand Theft Auto Advance. I don't even know what that is.
I think that's one for the Game Boy Advance.
Would you open them in a new tab so we don't have to go all the way to the top each time?
Yeah,
it is the Game Boy Advance.
It's fun. Look, look how easy that is.
You a bitch. You a bitch.
You a bitch.
Smugglers Run, Warzone, Midnight Club 2, Vice City.
Yo, State of Emergency.
GTA 3, State of Emergency, which I think I still have an old copy of. The Italian Jobs, Smugglers Run 2,
Oni.
Original Max
I didn't
Payne.
know they did Oni.
I know they did Oni.
Shit.
Smugglers Run, GTA 2.
If you give me
Midnight
this,
Club.
Now hold on. If they give me this, if they give me Thrasher Skate and Destroy, Oni, Smugglers Run, Midnight Club, Dub Edition, if you give me all of that,
Grand Theft Auto.
you might have someone who wants to back you.
Well, Grand Theft Auto, both American and the British one.
Oh, yeah, GTA 2.
GTA 2, I already said. Yeah. And Wild Metal. That is their entire library. That is everything.
It's kind of small.
And some of those they didn't even make. They did not make Grand Theft Auto. They just bought it.
They published it.
So this is their whole thing, and they're launching a service and giving you San Andreas for free.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
We don't need it. This is like
unless they start doing some indie scenes like they did with Epic Games. If
But-
Epic Games can do it, I think that Rockstar might be able to, considering a lot of people are buying it on fucking Epic Store.
This brings me to something else. So they just announced that NBC is doing Peacock, which is going to be their new streaming service. Yet again, another new fucking streaming service. And you know what they're hoping to launch it with to try to make it work? The Office. Oh, wait a minute. No. Not the UK Office. No.
That's fine.
No. Not the American Office that everybody fucking went nuts for. No, they're rebooting The Office and thinking that'll make their streaming service work. Yeah.
That hurt me.
And you didn't watch The Office.
I watched the first season.
Well, I'm saying, like, you're not like one of those like
I'm not an
rabid fans.
No.
So I don't get why they're doing this. Now, I do have some possibly good news, which is what you started to mention. People playing Red Dead Redemption 2 are running into undead NPCs. So it seems like maybe they're bringing back Undead Nightmare, which would be great, and I want them to do. It was fun.
Yeah.
My only thing is, will it be a branch off of the vanilla game, or will it be an online only element? Because I hate the online scene. I don't like playing the online scene in GTA. I have because friends have asked me to, but it's not why I bought the game. Well, actually, technically it is why I bought the game, but I had already bought the game and played it for the story. I just got the Xbox version when it was on sale because friends asked me to play online with them. I don't like everything they're doing online, and I feel like this DRM service or whatever it is going to be basically their attempt at pushing the online stuff even more, because they're going to start doing things you can only get through their server, I bet.
Well, then that must mean that they better have a big wallet. And that makes me wonder, because that reminds me of a time when Rockstar was almost going to file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, but now they're a multi-million-dollar company that basically decided, fuck the DLC we promised you for GTA 5.
Yeah, it's going to be later.
Huh?
The casino?
No. They promised us a legitimate DLC for a vanilla game.
Oh.
How long has GTA 5 been out? Pull it up for me.
You got it.
Just do it over that Paizo one. We gotta get rid of that tab anyways.
Oh, yeah, shit.
GTA 5 has been out for years now. I was just gonna say if you scroll down, I might have it, but that works. So yeah, 6 years.
Oh yeah.
As of 2 days ago.
Happy birthday.
And we never got the DLC, which I do believe last year they officially announced is not happening. Because
what was it supposed to be for?
We don't know. It was supposed to be a DLC for the game, not for online. For Grand Theft Auto, it was supposed to be a DLC. It was supposed to bring more story missions and stuff like that. But what they did instead is they put all of their resources into online, because they started seeing dollar signs, and they basically admitted it. They were like, "Yeah, we've been making online the best that it can be for you, and that's why there is no DLC." And we're past the point of the DLC now. It's not happening.
Give me Bully 2.
Yeah, I want Bully 2. It probably won't ever happen.
Like,
we want it. That's why it won't happen. Like,
well, maybe with this DRM thing, maybe they're going to start working on more games.
Yeah, but if it comes out just through their DRM, I can't play it on console or something. I'm fucking annoyed.
Well, I mean, no, I'm sure they're going to do console, but it's like Borderlands 3 being on PC. It's going to go through the Epic Games, but of course it's going to release on consoles. They're not going to cripple themselves any harder than they already have.
Epic's doing it pretty well.
Believe it or not, people are buying it.
Yeah, they're buying it now, but eventually Epic is going to. They've already done some very questionable things in this. It's going to get worse.
And
how many people do you think straight up have not bought Metro because of the Steam bullshit? Exactly.
I raised my hand, by the way.
And now we have it on Game Pass.
And now we have it on Game Pass. So I'm like, I get it for free. I don't know if I still want to play it though. I still need to finish Last Light.
I need to finish them all.
I recommend them.
I've started some of them. I just haven't finished them.
Oh, okay. But speaking of Epic, they gave away 6 Batman games.
Yeah. For the next week, you can get 6 Batman games for free.
And this kind of gave you a weird taste in your mouth, didn't it?
So I don't like Epic.
Yeah, nor do I.
But they did what fucking Sony won't do. And what I think Xbox is doing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
They're trying.
I've never let my membership with Xbox lapse, so I'm not sure. So you get 6 games. It is the 3 Rocksteady Arkham games. So Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. And then you get the 3 Lego Batman games. So
about $180 value.
I hate when I see that because it's like $180 value.
Today? Today, Junior.
Like that is actually, dropping the numbers quite significantly. But they did do that remaster for the first 2 Arkham games, and they're charging pretty high for that.
You got to figure that's $30 a game. So that's about fair.
I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, so
18, yeah,
you get them for free. You can just make an Epic account. You don't have to spend anything. You go and you just download them for free.
They had a lot of other games on there for free that made me go, damn. Epic, you're doing some weird moves that makes me feel very strange.
Now, what I like that is different than PlayStation is they're yours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As long as you make this download before the end of the I don't know that it's necessarily the end of this week. That just said it is up for a week. As long as you make the download before the end of the week that they are referring to, that's yours forever.
Mm-hmm.
Plain, done, simple.
Yep.
So,
I mean, there's been. Hold on. Is there a way to see
what Epic has for free?
Free games, Epic Games.
I have a feeling you're gonna get these 6 Batman games coming up a lot. I mean, they haven't been up too long. How many could they have actually given
They've
away?
done a lot.
Have they?
Like,
oh,
I remember
okay.
Moonlighter, This War of Mine, and then Alan Wake, For Honor Starter Kit.
Okay, well, let's be honest. For Honor Starter Kit should just be free.
There we go.
And as for Alan Wake, everyone gives Alan Wake away for free for some reason,
You're
despite
right.
it being a really good game.
I liked it.
It's free everywhere lately. Like I was given it for free on my PlayStation, I do believe. I originally had bought it on my Xbox, and then they gave it to me for free on the fucking Xbox, and now it's on like Game Pass, so it's free again on Xbox technically.
Yeah.
Like that game is everywhere. What studio did that? Do you remember?
Which one, Alan?
Yeah.
Because
like
I think it was Microsoft.
Okay.
Oh no, published by Remedy.
Okay, Remedy. Okay. Fucking guys, make another Alan Wake. Like if you're still around.
Yeah. Let's see what Remedy
Founded
did.
in '95. Okay.
Oh, they did Control. I'm okay with Control.
That looks like an interesting weird gun thing.
Yeah, they wanted to work on more people.
Okay, click on games.
Right
there. There we go.
Is that Max Payne?
Genre defining.
Is that That's Max Payne?
Yeah, because they probably did the original. Yeah.
All right, so Control, Crossfire, HD, Quantum Break. That's right. Alan Wake, Max Payne 2, Max Payne 1.
Okay.
Death Rally.
That's it. It says digital games after that, but it looks like it's advertising. Oh, okay. Agents of Storm.
For the iOS.
Okay.
American Nightmare, which is the DLC for Alan Wake.
Yeah, and then no, go back up. There's one you scroll past.
Death Rally.
Death Rally. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, do another Alan Wake.
Dude, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Control looked pretty fun. I watched a Twitch stream for 25 minutes on Control. It looked pretty good.
Like I think the problem with doing another Alan Wake is if you call it Alan Wake, but it's not Alan, people aren't going to want to play it. But I'm not sure it should be Alan again. I feel like it should be a different writer going through his own fucking personal shit.
Alan.
But like, give me another fucking town. Find the next horror story you're gonna tell. You know, This was Small Lake Town. Give me a fucking, small farming town. You know, fucking some scarecrow monsters or some shit. Like, give me another one of these. I would fucking play that.
I would play it.
That is free, Remedy. You don't even have to give me anything for that.
Work it out.
But no, I don't like Epic all that much. But I like they're giving out free shit.
Yeah.
So if it was for that fact that I already own those games on pretty much every platform you can own them on, I would actually consider and go and get them.
Yeah, I already have them too.
I think the only ones you don't have is Legos, right?
Yeah, I don't have Legos.
Yeah, but you aren't really into Legos. So,
No.
All right. Next up, we have that the Apple Arcade officially went live today. So we talked about this when they first announced it a while back.
Now we have a little bit more.
I mean,
the games look okay.
The games do look okay. I remember there was a few on here that we were like, "Oh, those look really good for them being iOS." But
that one,
yeah,
the floor is lava.
So
that one looked good.
This let me pull up the specs here.
Sure. So while you're pulling up the specs, they give you a very, very small list of games and some trailers for those games. Shinsekai Into the Depths looks like a nice little submersible style 2D platformer where you play a guy floating around in a nice diving suit, and then you get into a submarine and go a little bit faster through that, and you run into what looks to be a nice eldritch horror, but that's just me.
Everything's an eldritch horror to you.
You mean you don't see the eyes?
No, I saw the eyes.
You don't see the eyes?
I see the eyes.
All the eyes?
All of them.
All 45?
Yeah, there's too
many.
All
over my face?
Too wide.
It comes with Sonic Racing, which it's a Super Sonic Racing.
So it's $4.99 per month for the subscription service.
That's not bad.
It offers unlimited access to over 100 exclusive games. Apple Arcade was released alongside the iOS 13, the latest version of the operating system for the mobile, for like iPhones and whatnot.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of the titles. We have
Lego Brawlers.
Yeah, Lego Brawlers, which is I think with Red Games. Yeah, that's with Red Games. Then Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Ooh.
Assemble with Care. Frogger the Toy Town from Konami, because apparently all Konami knows how to do anymore is make mobile games.
You right.
And Rayman Mini from Ubisoft.
Ooh, I love Rayman.
You can play the games across iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac. But users users of bigger screens will have to wait a little longer. The service will launch on iPad and TV OS on September 30th. So just the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And comes to Mac OS in October. So that part kind of sucks. So you can get this now and start playing on your phone. But if you want to start playing on your PC, you have to wait till October.
Mac
user,
PC.
Yeah, sorry, Mac OS. Well, it says Mac OS. You could probably run Mac OS on a PC, wouldn't you?
Mm.
I'm sure there's some kind of emulation or something.
I'm sure there's something you can do. A virtual PC, sure.
And you also can test it for 30 days for free.
Oh.
So when it does go to Mac OS, I might have Lauren pulled up on her Mac, and we'll just do a little test just to see if it's something that is actually worth the $4.99. Yeah, at $4.99, that's fine. But I feel like considering all these games are available to be played on phone, it seems pointless to me. Like, I don't feel like it's really going to have anything that worthy. Plus, that game right there, Sneaky Sasquatch, that's the man in the yellow hat. They straight up ripped off fucking Curious George.
Curious George.
So
he's a good monkey.
That's what I have on that.
Okay. That's all I had on that. Going back over to banning, you mentioned it yourself. You get a little mad and you leave a game, but you don't get a little toxic, do you?
Not really. For the most part, I'm like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. But normally that's even to myself. It's not even to them. You know.
Yeah. I get a little roasty toasty every now and again when I play League or Paladins. Mm-hmm. I don't exactly put it in all chat, but I do get a little.
Well, if I had to type it out, there's no fucking way they'd ever hear from me. I'd be like, fuck, I'm done.
Yeah. But Dota 2 players are being hit with 19-year bans.
That's a good way to lose money.
It's a free game.
Well, it's got to make money somehow.
I'm sure they do it with like loot boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be some kind of like microtransaction.
Even still, what they said was users that reach this low level of behavior in game are too big of a tax on the rest of the community and are not wanted. Let me reiterate: are not wanted.
What are they saying is this low level of behavior, though? Like,
I'm sure
if I call you a dumb fuck, is that the low level? Or is it when I tell you, go fucking kill yourself?
I think that might be the low.
That's the low level.
That would probably
which I agree with. Get that fucking person out of here.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate. Don't be like that.
I'm sure the slap on the back of the heads might be like, you know, with the hey, you're a dumb fuck might get you like a 2-day ban.
You ban me for 2 days for calling someone a dumb fuck. I'm going to come for you. Dota, I'll find you.
I will kill you.
I have a particular set of skills.
But, I mean, there is like a personal score that you get from other people, like a honor system, if you will. And the more you get like negative honor, like, do you like playing with this player? Thumbs up, thumbs down, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And with the low numbers, people dig into why they're getting the low numbers.
I'm just wondering how long before this starts causing problems of, well, he was a better player than me, and I'm pissed off, so I'm going to thumbs down that motherfucker just to get back at him, because I'm salty that I lost.
Even it's supposed to be for teammates.
Okay, so it's not people you're playing against.
I don't know about that. I've only played 3 rounds of Dota, and holy shit, that game is confusing.
Okay, if it's not people you're playing against, then it's a fine system. But if it's people you're playing against, then I see the problem of the salty people not cursing at you, instead just giving you a thumbs down, hoping that you'll get your 19-year banned.
Well, I'm sure they do like investigative work on the thumbs down. Like, oh, why did you do it? Oh, you deleted this person because A. Lamau, Bloodletter. I don't know. Dota has a lot of weird characters.
So, I don't.
I respect. I respect
it. Yeah.
But the only downside I don't respect Valve for is their newly released card game.
Yeah.
Artifact.
You've been talking shit about that for a
I've
bit.
been talking mad shit about that.
I don't think card games really are that needed. Like, we have too many.
I'm happy with the 2 that I have.
I have
Hearthstone
one.
and Magic.
I have Hearthstone, and I already barely play Hearthstone because it's already just too much going on for me.
Yeah.
We can talk about this. Terminator Resistance dropped a trailer. It'll be out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. You fight off the robots in what they're describing as the last fight for humanity. November 15th, 2019. You said it looked like...
Killzone. Killzone Shadowfall. I think that's the Killzone that I played last. Shadow. I'm just going to do Shadow.
It looks pretty decent. I mean, it doesn't look like... Yeah. Okay.
I mean... It kind of gives a little bit of semblance to it just because it looks like it's all over the place, kind of. It's a first person. It looks like it's going to be, as said, a little all over.
It looks like it'll have a bit of a story, though. It won't just be run and gun.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I mean, Shadowfall had a little bit of story, but not a lot of substance in the middle.
Okay.
They tried. They tried really hard.
I believe that one is available on my PlayStation now.
Yeah. I mean, I loved Killzone so much I got a Killzone tattoo, and I feel bad that I got it.
Because of Shadowfall?
No. Well, yeah. After Killzone 3 is when I started feeling it, and then I was like, it's a good game, don't worry, guys. And then I beat Shadowfall, and I'm just like, it was fun, I guess.
There's a tattoo removal place up the street if you want.
I would just get it over. I'm just going to get a cover.
But yeah, no, that's kind of what Terminator Resistance looks like.
It does.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, don't get me wrong. I love the multiplayer of Shadowfall. It played really good. It made you feel like you were actually being either helpful, or if you knew you were going to be a problem, you could switch up your class so that you can be helpful. You know, if you were just having a bad game, you could still be the support class, which does a lot.
Yeah.
It had the OG music, which I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and it takes place in the future. It's in Los Angeles on Judgment Day. It shows the ships. It felt like it showed a lot of cinematic.
Yeah,
it does show some gameplay.
A little bit.
But I feel like it was a lot of cinematic stuff. But I mean, it looks good.
It looks pretty alright.
For some reason, though, this is the second time we watched this trailer. It cannot handle that specific scene.
No,
every time YouTube takes a shit there.
It's either YouTube or the renderer.
Yeah, something can't handle that one specific scene. But
I'm excited. Not too excited.
I'm definitely not at pre-order stage at all.
I'm not at pre-order stage either. But then again, it's November. Like, we don't have time.
Well, yeah. At this point, it would just be pre-ordering it for any bonus. Just dropping that $5 to get the bonus.
Yeah.
So. I
mean, I'm excited. It looks like something I would probably play if it was inexpensive or if it ever dropped on sale. Sure. Cool. That's all the gaming news that I had.
I
think you have one more. If I
Two more.
Two more. Oh.
So we officially got a trailer for John Wick Hex.
Oh, that's right.
Looks good, and it comes out October 8th. So it's not that far off.
It is not. It's about two and a half weeks.
Yeah. So
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, about 2.5. So go check out that trailer, guys. I think you'll like it. It's a pretty game. Like
it's pretty, but it's simple. Pretty.
Yeah.
It don't go in expecting to see a AAA.
Yeah, no.
Full script.
It's
thing.
pretty because they found an interesting simplistic art style.
Yeah.
Is simplistic the right word? Do you think?
It's cell shading, so yes.
Okay.
And the actions that I saw, it was very snap your fingers. It'll get done in the best way you wanted it to go. It's also a very interesting puzzle game, if that makes sense.
Well, it's turn-based, right? It's turn-based, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of figuring out how to properly handle each one of these areas.
Yeah.
I lied. There's actually two more things. So State of Play is set for September 24th, and I guess it's a pretty big lineup. We're supposed to expect a lot from this one. I don't know. The State of Plays just haven't.
Last one was actually really big and strong. It was stuff we already knew. It's just more of it.
Yeah, it's just the state of plays for me. Just they're not like the Nintendo Directs.
Oh no. Fuck no.
So-
The Nintendo Direct makes me go, I don't have a Switch. I need a Switch. Please?
Sorry, I keep yawning.
Yeah, you do. Lack of oxygen to the brain causes it.
Yeah, I stopped breathing a while ago. You're BO, and I'm just gonna mess with you. No, you're good. You're good. You're cool.
Okay.
He's now like checking every crevice of himself. The other thing was probably the best thing that happened to gaming ever.
Oh, hit me with it.
It's a new Fallout 4 mod called Pet Any Dog.
Oh!
You can
Pet the dog.
pet any dog.
I want to pet the dog.
No, I'm dead serious. This actually is really cool. So it is called Pet Any Dog, and you can pet all the dogs in the wasteland. It comes to us from Sagittarius 22. That's capital S Agittarius 22. Those are numeric twos. The mangy dogs, the non-mangy dogs, dog meat, the not dog meat, all of them. They are all pettable. Go pet some fucking dogs, people.
Pet that dog.
I'm very happy that this happened. Because I love the fact that you can interact with dog meat already. And I've never really liked having to kill the mongrels and stuff like that. So
Pet the dog.
It's
your friend, Wolf the dog.
what is this?
Hello.
Sorry, we just had a random news article pop up. What is this?
Highlight reel. Oh, it's the stuff that was released.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
And that is it for me on gaming.
Yeah.
I still have some news, but that's it for me on gaming.
We got clothes news.
Clothes news instead of shoe news. Go ahead and I don't know how to say the name of this company. Yeah, I don't know how.
Uniqlo.
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 Okay. They just signed a deal, and they are bringing us the Dragon Ball Z collection.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bunch of T-shirts and hoodies, reasonably priced from what I've seen, and they've got some pretty nice designs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see how much it is real quick. I'll be right back.
Last I saw.
Yeah,
no, that's not it.
Released. But I'm looking at.
Last I saw, they were giving us yen prices.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, the article I saw, they were giving
Okay,
us yen prices, but I think the conversion was pretty good.
Yeah, this isn't too bad. Sweaters for $50, but
this is their regular clothing.
Yeah, this is like really ritzy stuff, and then you go over to like a pullover and it's $20. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Buy two get $10 off bottoms for men and women. Let's go shopping.
This is not why I brought up this article. Damn it!
I know, that's actually not bad. Okay, but even still, yeah, the collection does have some good front. Like, if it's going to be on a regular run-of-the-mill t-shirt, I'm actually kind
There's
of excited.
more images in this. Like, they actually released images of the clothing. No. There you go. But there's a lot more than just this. There we go. Here we go.
Ooh,
cycling through
that hoodie's a good one.
Yeah, so it's a hoodie where it's like the close-up panel of Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. Or is that Piccolo?
That looks like...
It's black and white. Well, it's black and whatever color the sweater is. So... It's Instagram. You can't zoom in like that.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. It looks like Ginyu. It looks a little like Ginyu, but oh my god.
Yeah, they've got some fun ones on there.
Oh, that's
really
a
like
good
one. So I do believe it's Goku.
With Super Saiyan transformation in the
it's kind of like overlaid over him. And it's crossfaded. Yeah, looks very nice.
I like it.
They're doing hoodies, t-shirts, and I think they've got a few long sleeves too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. There were some hoodies there. Yeah.
Well, no, I said t-shirts and hoodies, but I'm saying like just long sleeves without the hood. Like there's a sweater, yeah.
Sweater.
Yeah. Like a pullover.
I'm hype. Like
they're nice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about price tag, but I'm hype.
Like I said, I remember it was in yen, but it wasn't too high, so the conversion shouldn't be too bad for us. Go back and see if you can pull up more articles on it. Just hit the back button. This article wasn't really giving us what the article I had was. Yeah. Let's try that one.
This one?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't remember what the article I saw was from. There we go. There's a couple more of the shirts.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, that's right. That's the other shirt I was looking for.
It's Goten and Trunks doing fusion.
Yeah, so one of them set on one person's left, the other one set on the other person's right. So if two friends were like put their arms over each other, their shirts would match up for fusion.
That's cute.
It's one of them's orange, that's the Gohan shirt, and one of them's blue.
Goten.
Or Goten. Goten?
Goten and Trunks.
Oh. Okay. Then we got the white shirt we were already looking at, which we didn't describe. It's Goku. He's doing the
Spirit Bomb. And it's every character what seems to be from...
It's supposed to be DBZ.
It's supposed to be DBZ, and it seems to be just the Frieza Saga. Because you got the Ginyu over... You got the Ginyus, and then there's Frieza Form 2. You got G over here. You got Puir.
You got a Super Saiyan Goku in there too.
Super Saiyan Goku. You got the dragon, the thin one.
Dragon.
So I mean, Akira Toriyama's ready for it.
They're doing 12 short sleeve designs.
Wow, and 6 pullover hoodies.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep clicking on the images. That doesn't work.
I was hoping, man.
Okay.
It is Piccolo.
It is Piccolo. All right, the close up allowed us to see it better.
Yeah.
Keep going down. I'm still looking for a price. A nice one where it's the Dragon Ball Z logo, and it's got like characters interlaced through it. That's pretty cool. They have one with Gorilla Vegeta or Monkey Vegeta.
Monkey Vegeta, and then Yajirobe's on the back with his sword out.
Yeah, getting ready to cut the tail off.
Oh, that's good. Give me that Android 18.
Yeah, so it's Android 18 right in the middle. And she's got like black splatters kind of around her, and it's on a shirt that's white with black lines,
like sideways pinstripe.
Yeah.
The Namekian text.
And then what's the back of that?
The dragon. It's not Shenron. It's Purunga.
Okay. Cool.
So that's a good. Ooh, give me that one with the
Frieza being scanned
and the scouter breaking.
Yeah,
that's great. Oh my god, Chaozu on the pocket of this shirt.
Yeah, but it's a T-shirt with a pocket. I've never liked T-shirts with pockets.
But with Chaozu on the pocket, though, I get it. I'd get it just for that.
And then the one we already saw, the power boosting yelling.
The hoodie.
There's the hoodie with the Piccolo and all them.
The crossfade where it's Frieza.
Looking like a fucking xenomorph.
That's second form.
Looking like a fucking xenomorph. That's on the hoodie.
Dead Goku.
Yeah.
Oh god.
A hoodie with just Master Roshi's like eyebrows, mustache, sunglasses, and what is that line?
A bloody nose.
Oh, bloody nose. Just like on the left.
Brawly.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
I like that. That's a good one. He's breaking through.
The same Dragon Ball Z logo with everyone's names in it. Okay, yeah, here we go. So it's 2,990 yen for the hoodies, which comes out to about $14 US.
No.
Oh, sorry.
T-shirts
are 1,500 yen, which comes out to about $14
so this is
US.
About double. So
and the
28.
hoodies is 20, yeah, so 28. That's pretty good for a hoodie. Told you the prices weren't too bad.
Yeah, okay. You get a small golf clap.
That was not at all a golf clap. Like, this is a golf clap. That is not a golf clap. That is our listeners dying. Look at those peaks.
Look at those peaks.
You fucking killing people.
Ah.
All right. So I got 3 little things left.
All right, let's hit them.
Do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, as I mentioned either last week or the week before, they are ending the long-running Star Wars canon comic.
Oh, yeah. You did mention that. Yeah.
But they're going out with a bang. So, Star Wars Empire Ascendance #1. Which it's #1, but it's also the only one, will be released in December. It's a 56-page epic. 56 pages.
That's a big one.
That's big. So they're going out with a bang. I'm very happy for them. Also, Disney Plus has launched in the Netherlands. I don't remember the name of the website, but if you just do a little bit of researching, there is a website that has all of the stuff that you can see on Disney Plus. And our hopes and dreams are true. They do have the classic Marvel cartoons. It isn't Variety. Maybe Variety will have the link to the other website, though. Keep looking. No, they don't.
No.
But they have the classic Marvel cartoons like we were talking. They have both versions of DuckTales. They have Goof Troop. Here we go. Films. They run through a huge list of films.
Holy shit.
Yep. I can't sit here and read all this.
No.
It is far too much.
Oh my god.
And then television series. So there was one you were asking about. Do you remember? Oh, this isn't the full list.
This is not the full list.
No.
This was earlier this month.
No.
Or no, last month. Oh.
Yeah, no, this is not the full list at all.
Damn. Let's try that. Maybe it'll. 3 days ago. Every Disney movie and okay. So holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. Remember, they own
Oh.
Fox too, so there's a few Fox things in there.
Oh, you're right. This is movies.
He's still scrolling.
Okay,
There we go,
here's
television.
TVs.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be there.
Bonkers was on there.
Yeah, Bonkers is going to be there. Disney's half of Doug, because I don't know if you know this, Nickelodeon did the first half of Doug, and then Disney bought it and did the other half of Doug.
Yo, Quincy.
Gravity Falls.
Yo,
Goof Troop.
Real talk, happy that Gravity Falls is going to move over.
Dude, Gargoyles.
First 2 seasons, yes. Last 2 seasons, no.
Well, it's
don't,
there, though.
Yeah, I know.
Hercules is a big one for me, because Lauren never saw that.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's what if he actually had a good childhood and actually was able to grow up?
No.
Because
not at all what it is.
It was before it was while he was still in school.
It was, while he's being trained by Phil.
Yeah.
It's all his training with Phil. It's what we didn't see.
Yeah.
It's like canon with the movie.
I know it's canon with the movie, but it's before the movie.
It's kind of in the movie.
In the midst of.
There's one episode where you see that he is married to Meg, and she's learning a story about when he was. They do like a flash forward.
Oh, what the fuck!
Like Meg's helping Phil clean out some stuff, and she comes across like a yearbook or something, and asks Phil something. So Phil fills out like a story for her.
Jesus.
All the Lego Star Wars like shows that they've done. Lego Disney Frozen. I didn't even know it was a fucking thing.
I didn't know it was either.
I don't like how big Frozen is. It really wasn't that great.
Frozen 2's coming out soon.
Boom, said it. I don't give a shit.
All right.
A bunch of Marvel stuff, Rocket and Groot, Spider-Man shorts, all kinds of things. Yeah, if this article that we're looking at right now is on Attractions Magazine. Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
That's the actual cartoon.
Yes, I know.
The Muppets. Now it just says the Muppets, so
Mm.
I don't know if that's the Muppet Show.
New? Old?
I don't know which version of the Muppets is that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Is that the one that
All
came
of them?
out a couple of years ago, where it was like behind the scenes of them doing the Miss Piggy show? Like, which Muppets is it? God damn it! Spider-Man. They have 1981, 1994, Amazing Friends, Unlimited, Spider-Woman, 79, whatever. But yeah, they have all those. I don't like Spider-Woman. Sorry. Yeah, The Simpsons.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
If they had done Spider-Girl, I would have been all for it.
And you can catch up on the Clone Wars and Rebels for Star Wars.
Well, not only can you do that, they're also releasing a new season of Clone Wars.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to catch up on that.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa. Tailspin.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Yep, Tailspin. X-Men 92. X-Men Evolution was great. They have that one as well. Wolverine and the X-Men.
Well, wait, was that the young... Evolution? Evolution was the young one.
When they're in high school, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Just search really quick. I'm pretty sure that was Evolution.
That's a doot. Oh my god. There we go.
I'm pretty sure that's the one you were thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, or they're like
cool.
in high school, yeah.
Yeah, where the only character I really truly liked was Toad. Just because he actually looked like an actual toady.
You had the like nephew of Storm. He caused like the spikes. He would like shoot spikes out of himself.
Did you know they wanted to have the canon of Storm and Static Shock?
That doesn't make sense. It's two different universes.
I know.
That's
one's
stupid.
DC, one's Marvel.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know.
That's stupid. I don't like that.
I didn't like it either.
I want to say it was Evolution that covered it, but it may have actually no, it was the other version. It was 91, X-Men 91, where they actually delved into the fact that Mystique is Nightcrawler's mother. Yeah.
Oh,
big
that
stuff.
Would have been good. No, fuck off.
Top right. See it?
Fuck off.
There you go.
I just want to see this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of like those are good costumes. And yeah, it was Spike.
Yeah, Spike. Or Evan Daniels.
So wow.
Yeah, I liked Evolution. Evolution was a lot of fun. I did find it weird though, because like Logan is supposed to be like around their same ages, and so is Cyclops, but it's like they were always older than Rogue and Kitty and Nightcrawler in the comics.
That's why it was a weird thing when Rogue wanted to hook up with Logan. I'm like, isn't he supposed to be like 20 odd years older than her?
Bro, Logan's from pre-Revolutionary War.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Fuck. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Logan is old.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
Technically, anyone that sleeps with Logan is too young for him. Even his wife was too young for him. Beast was always kind of like the weird one for me because, I don't know, they made him kind of... He's built weird in this. I don't know what it is.
He is the odd man out. even though you got Nightcrawler with his 3 fucking fingers.
Yeah, true. And they found like a way in the show to make Nightcrawler look normal. He had like wear something. Yeah, that's right. It was his watch. I want to say it was Evolution, but it may have been the 91 run where Rogue accidentally comes in contact with Mystique, and so she temporarily gets her powers, which is causing her to accidentally change forms into other people. And so like at one point she accidentally turns into the Juggernaut and like runs through a bunch of shit and then turns back, and like she's just fucking flipping out, not being able to get it under control.
That would be cool.
And the X-Men are like, what the fuck? Juggernaut's here too? Because they like keep running into villains while also running into the random shit Rogue's turning into because they don't realize it's Rogue.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
I mean it's good. I mean shit, there's so much on this list.
Dude, this is gonna be the best $5 I've ever spent.
I will give you half of it.
Recess is on there as well.
Recess was on there.
Lizzie McGuire, which I don't know if you heard. I don't know if we covered this.
New one.
Yeah, did we cover that? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Kim Possible.
Iron Man 94.
Iron Man 94.
I don't know what that
and
is.
Iron Man Armed Adventures. He had a cartoon in 94.
Interesting. Never saw it.
Incredible Hulk. Now they have Girl Meets World. Do they have Boy Meets World? Scroll up to the B's for me.
Boy Meets World.
Damn, that's great. Okay. Brain Games, Bunked, all kinds of shit. Avengers Assemble, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Avengers United, they stand.
I got sneezed.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's a good one to watch.
101 Dalmatians cartoon was actually kind of cute. Adventures of the Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears. Bouncing
Agent Carter.
here and there and everywhere.
We're mostly talking TV here. The
the
movie
movie
is
list.
insane. Dude, they have fucking Tron.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Do they have Tron Legacy? Hang on.
Probably.
Hold on.
I don't care.
Hold
they have
on.
Tron.
Oh.
You serious?
Again?
Yeah. Dude, the other day, Lawrence went off like 3 times due to the same sentence being repeated.
Oh my god. Tron Legacy. They do.
Okay, cool.
So
we were supposed to get another one, but they...
Huh? They have Treasure Planet!
Treasure Planet?
Oh, that needs a fucking... There was a Twitter post that showcased a person's wants for actual people, like live action.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
It's got... Oh, no. I want to try and find it.
It would just be a big CGI mask. Well, I was actually going to ask you to see if they had something else. So go ahead and do your Treasure Planet search. I like Treasure Planet. It wasn't bad. My whole thing was that I already knew like Treasure Island and all that stuff. So this was just kind of like to me, it was just like, okay, it's Treasure Island, which is the idea. Just as a kid, I just didn't really get into it.
I mean, this one's good too, I guess. Yeah, this one's good.
This one's fine. I don't know about half of those actors. Okay, so I mean, David Tennant. Okay,
yes,
fine.
David Tennant as the Doctor.
I want to say I know who that one is next to Tennant, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I only know a couple of these.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, Fishburne.
Yeah, I don't know who that youngin is. I know who he is. I just don't know his name.
Gorgeous Aunt May right here.
Yeah.
And then the guy that is everybody's CGI best. Okay.
So Logan Lerman.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Javier Bardem. Okay, that's who that other one was.
Yeah.
David Tennant. Scroll right down.
Oh, sorry.
Andy Circus.
Circus.
Marissa Tomei, Lawrence Fishburne, and Richard Brake.
As a group.
I don't know who Richard Brake is.
But there's Treasure Planet, and then there was one for Atlantis. There was another one for Atlantis.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want a live action Atlantis.
Well, that one had Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Like real talk, I wouldn't mind Tom Holland.
He's voiced by Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, but they want him to do the old man in the comeback, and then they want Terry Crews and of course Scarlett Johansson because why not?
I don't know. Do that as Captain Marvel. What's her name? Oh, so it's not her name.
Me too.
It's right there. Tip of my tongue. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
But no, I mean Scarlett Johansson's fine and all, but I think that character could be a lot.
Tommy
of fun.
Lee. Tommy Lee as the general.
I like the guy from. Maybe
we're wrong. Brolin.
Oh, Avatar.
Oh, Brolin.
That's not Brolin. You always
Josh
think
Brolin?
It's not Brolin.
It's not Brolin.
Because I wanted the guy from Avatar to be fucking Cable. Instead, they went with Brolin. I don't know why you're pulling up Brolin.
For some reason it keeps coming into my mind.
Pull up Avatar, jackass.
I was just looking up at Brolin.
Him, Stephen Lang.
Oh my god. Yeah, Stephen
Make
Lang
him
would
the
be
general.
great. Yes.
Not Brolin.
I don't know why Brolin came into my mind.
Stop putting Brolin in everything. I like him.
He's already there.
God damn.
Goddamn.
Brie Larson. That was the actress. I
Okay.
didn't even actually make it to fucking searching Captain Marvel before figuring it out.
Jesus. But I can see Tom being.
I guess.
What's his bucket?
Whatever. I don't want this movie.
Milo.
I don't want this movie.
I'd
Go
be
back to the Disney list. I
want
want
to see
look.
Terry Crews.
I want to see Terry Crews and everything. I agree, but
Okay, back to the list.
yeah. Go up to the M's for me. Because I'm curious.
I'm still going.
There we go. A little MU is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Muppets. So they have the Muppet movie, Muppets
Christmas
2011.
and the Christmas.
Yeah, Muppets Wanted and Muppets Treasure Island. Sweet. And the Christmas Carol. All right. Yeah, that's what I was curious about. I was wondering if they had Treasure Island. But they don't have Muppet from Space. Muppets from Space.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a few Muppets that they're missing in there. They don't have Take Manhattan. They don't have the Great Muppet Caper. Well, they might. That might be under G. But no, they have a good amount of stuff, though. I'm not going to bitch too much. No, they don't have it.
No, but they have Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, I fucking love Great Mouse Detective.
That's a good one.
That's one where, like, if they wanted to do a sequel, I'd be all for it.
I'd be all for that one, too.
But I know them. They're going to want to do, like, super CGI rather than make it... Ratigan.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Ratigan.
Oh.
And
It's been a long time since I've seen that fucking
It was
movie.
voiced by Vincent Price.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo! That made me love that movie.
Oh, that's
again.
cool. They did the 1984 Frankenweenie and then the 2012 one. That's cool.
And then all three versions of Freaky Friday.
There was a 2018 Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Do you want to know who was in it?
I guess. I'm not going to like this, am I?
Nope.
Who is this?
Hold on, let's scroll down. Fucking give me the list so that way I don't have to be all...
I'm looking at this fucking poster. I'm already just... No. It's a musical, too?
Yeah, it's been a musical.
No, Freaky Friday is not a musical.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
then this is not what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking of. Yeah, I don't know who these people are.
I don't know who these people are either. Never mind.
Someone from something called Dolphin Tale. I didn't watch that. I think that's the movie where the dolphin doesn't have a tail, so they make him one. I'm not lying either.
That's a big poster.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then.
This is a waste of space on the streaming service.
Yeah.
All right, I got just a few more quick little things.
I'm just going to keep looking at this list. It's a huge list, guys.
So, do you like Little Shop of Horror? Or Little Shop of Horrors?
Feed me, Seymour.
Mean Green Mother from Outer Space?
Mean Green Mother from Outer Space.
Well, we just found out they're remaking it. Because why the fuck not? Let's ruin everything in the world. The reason we found out is they tapped Lady Gaga to be in it. And so she's like, yeah, they asked me to be in this. We don't know as who yet. Most speculation is that it's probably Audrey. But some want her to be Audrey 2. I think Audrey 2 should be voiced by a man, personally.
Yes.
But I don't want this movie at all. I am not okay with this at all. I don't want this. Just we already have the original Jack Nicholson, and then we have the musical with I'm spacing on his name. Help me, Seymour.
I don't know.
Rick Moranis.
Thank you.
Took me a second.
It took me a million years because I wouldn't have gotten it.
We don't need this. But that's where we're at on that. Is it may be happening, and it may be with Lady Gaga.
Cool.
Now, Arrow's ending, right?
Yes. Yeah. This is another DC show that I should catch up on, but I won't.
Okay, so it's ending, but the Arrowverse is going to keep going. Flash is still going to keep going. Legends is going to keep going.
Yeah.
But they're doing Crisis on Infinite Earth before Arrow ends.
Oh.
And they just confirmed Tom Welling will be in it. He was the actor from Smallville. He's back as Superman for Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Interesting.
Yep. After all these years of like trying to distance himself from that show, he's finally back.
They must have done something really right to bring him in.
Actually, if you've just been kind of following him, it looks like he's finally kind of realized that maybe he overreacted with the whole trying to distance himself thing, because he was trying to not be typecast, and instead he just ended up not being cast. So, I don't know. Yeah, you just highlighted Atlantis, Milo's Return. I didn't watch it, but maybe once.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it.
Okay,
so.
They have an extremely goofy movie. Do they have a goofy movie?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Okay, good.
I'll double check, though.
Jeez.
No, hold on.
It's a goof movie, isn't it?
Hang on, we're gonna do this. How many notices? 3. 1. Yeah, a goofy movie.
A goof movie. Okay. How did you do that?
Control F.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Oh.
So they have the original 101 Dalmatians from 1961. They have the 1996, which I think is the first live action. They then
With
have
Glenn Close.
then they have 101 Dalmatians 2, and then they have 102 Dalmatians. They have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. 10 Things I Hate About You, which I thought was an interesting one. I think that's from the Fox pool. I could be wrong though. The Absent-Minded Professor. There's just so much shit. Adventures in Babysitting, bro. Okay, do you remember that movie at all?
No.
Okay, so there's a part in that movie where they meet a guy, and he looks like Thor, and they call him Thor because the little girl is obsessed with Thor, and there's several things about this guy that make her think of Thor. She offers him her Mjolnir that she's carrying around. Mjolnir. Because she's like, Almighty Thor here, and he takes it and everything, and he gives it back and goes, I have mine at home. And he's being really cool. He's a tow truck driver. It's Vincent D'Onofrio. It's fucking Kingpin.
Really?
Yeah. You need to sit down and rewatch this movie.
Plus, I mean,
you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, I thought it'd just been a while since you had seen it. Like, holy shit, I'm like fucking flipping here.
I mean, I've heard of it. I just never saw it.
Okay, that's got to be fixed. That's going on the list.
That's going on the list?
That's going on the list. Hey, maybe we can do that next week. We could do 80s movies next week. We could do Adventures in Babysitting. We'll figure out something that goes with it because we don't have anything yet.
We don't.
So, and Lauren loves this movie. I love this movie. It won't be any problem.
Okay.
But they have Adventures of, Bullet Griffin, Huck and Finn, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. There's so much shit. They have all the Aladdins, all the Alice in Wonderlands. It is so insane.
Like, it took me, 20 good swipes just to get to the M's.
At first,
I'm still going. I'm still going. Still ripping that cord.
And this doesn't even count. Like, it's on this list, but we haven't even touched on any of the fact that they have all the Nat Geo shit, too.
Oh, my fucking God.
So, like, there's educational stuff on here as well.
There's a lot.
Hop Up and Away. Did you ever see that?
No.
It's kind of Sky High before Sky High because it's about this kid. You didn't like Sky High?
No.
Oh, I like Sky High. It's about this family of superheroes and like all their friends are superheroes and everything, and this kid's powers just aren't developing, so he kind of like lies to his parents. It was a Disney Channel original movie. And so he lies to his parents about having superpowers so that he doesn't want them to be upset. Like he's the one that didn't get the powers.
Okay.
It's good.
Also, Toy Story 1 through 3.
I've only seen 1 and 2. So.
Yeah.
They also have the minis, I think.
3-Minute Baby.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I haven't seen that one in years.
Yeah, that one's been a minute. That darn cat. Both
wow.
65
and 7. Do they have Flubber? Oh, I hope they have Flubber.
Let's find out. Oh, I'll just do this.
Either original or awesome. It doesn't say which one.
It doesn't say which, but I'm sure it's the Robin Williams.
It's probably the Robin Williams one, yeah.
They would not throw his ass out on the street.
Well, there's a reason he wasn't in Aladdin 2. He had a big falling out with Disney.
Oh, did he?
Yep, they pulled some shit that really... Oh, go back up really quick. Halloween Town 2, and Halloween Town High. They pulled some shit that really pissed him off, and so he bounced. And it's actually the voice of Homer Simpson that does the genie in Aladdin 2. He came back after Eisner took over and did a bunch of apologizing and shit. Wow. And got him to come back for Aladdin 3.
Interesting. Incredibles 2, Inside Out.
Inspector Gadget 1 and 2.
Oh,
do they have the Inspector Gadget cartoon? I don't even know if Disney owns that.
That's in television.
Just do the search.
Oh, you're right. See, we're learning. Okay. 1, 2.
Nope, just those. All right.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if they own
CBS?
the show. Maybe.
Who owns CBS?
Not them.
Not them.
Universal.
Oh, okay.
Universal.
They're gonna hang on to it then.
Probably. They own ABC.
Okay.
Disney bought ABC, which is how they got the Muppets.
Okay.
Oh no, they bought Henson. That's how they got the Muppets. ABC is how they got ABC Family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna hang on to it for a while.
So, I'll Be Home for Christmas. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Sounds familiar.
He ends up doing like the Santa run or whatever to try to get home. All the Jungle Books, 67, the 2016, Jungle Book 2, Jungle Book Mowgli's Story. Oh, Kazam. Holy shit.
I am Kazam.
What was the all the junk food wish?
That was Kazam.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember. He words it, and then like one sandwich falls. He's like, really? And then all of a sudden it just fucking rains food on him. And he's just like, holy shit. This streaming service. So at first I was like, there's a lot of stuff.
Abba Zaba bar.
What's wrong with Abba Zaba?
You don't see them anymore.
You can still get them.
You can still get them, but it's just as rare as the candy bar I was trying to find earlier this
Fifth
morning.
Avenue.
Fifth Avenues.
So
Like, you cannot find those.
Yeah.
Unless you buy fucking bulk on fucking Amazon.
When they first announced the streaming service, I was really excited, and then
It just keeps getting better.
it kept getting better, better, and better. And then it came out that a bunch of their originals weren't actually coming out for a couple of years, and I was like, oh, never mind. Like, I'm not as interested now. Like, I kind of took a moment of I'm a little fucking sad. $23 for a candy bar.
No, pack of 18.
Okay. I was a little upset because I was like, you know, all these originals, they've been like, and then we're going to do this and this and this and this. And it was like, oh.
Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
Yeah. Which then it was like, oh, over the next like 5 years. I'm like, oh. But now I'm sitting here looking at how much shit is on the streaming service. I'm like, fuck, in 5 years, I won't even be caught up. It won't matter.
Yeah, I know, right? But then it makes me wonder after, because you said it's 2 years for Punisher and all the Defenders, basically.
Yes.
So after those 2 years, they're going to start up immediately. I can guarantee you, John Berthenol and all of them are going to come back, and they're going to come back strong.
Well, what's her name for Jessica Jones already said she's not.
She's tapped out. Her show did not do well because the writers didn't do well.
And
That's
the first
my
season
thing.
was really good. The second season was rough. I didn't even watch the third.
It was a slog. I watched the first episode and last episode, and I was already caught up. I was like, ooh, that's not good if I can just watch the last episode and say I'm done.
But
Daredevil, Punisher.
Oh, yeah, they all, I'm sure, want to come back.
I want them to come back.
Now, the problem is it's 2 years from the cancellation date for each character. So, Daredevil was canceled last, I do believe. No, Daredevil was canceled first?
No, yeah. Daredevil was... It was Luke Cage first.
Okay.
His was out.
No, it was Iron Fist.
It was either Iron Fist or Luke Cage, one of the two.
So, yeah.
But they were right next to
It started coming out that they started spanning it by a couple of months. Jessica was the last one canceled, and they waited the longest on Jessica.
Punisher was last.
Punisher and Jessica both released their seasons, but weren't actually announced as canceled until their seasons were released, even though everyone knew.
That's right.
Like, everyone knew they were canceled, but there was no official statement, and it's going to go from the official statement. So those ones are, like, they're 2 years.
Started last.
Way later than everyone else's, which means they can't even do a Defender show unless they want to not have those two characters in the Defenders.
I can see Punisher being kind of like in the background.
Yeah, and him not being part of it, fine. But I mean, Jessica's they're gonna have to recast her.
They're gonna,
which sucks because she was amazing.
She was pretty good. She played a good get out of my way. I'm a no nonsense drunk.
But now the other thing is Disney is they're gonna push the envelope on Disney Plus a little bit. The Mandalorian's already gonna prove that.
Yes.
But I don't know that they will go as hard as they went with Daredevil on Netflix in Disney Plus. The other issue is,
I mean, you saw how big that lineup was off the start.
Yeah.
Our nostalgia goggles are gonna pop.
Yeah.
So there's not gonna be too much of a problem just going out and watching these shows.
I'm just wondering
by the time.
I'm just wondering if it's an envelope they want to push for having it be that dark. Because I feel like if they try to lighten the shows too much, it's gonna ruin them.
It's gonna, I mean, you got Daredevil.
The head scene in the fucking door in first season of Daredevil. Okay. That's what I sell the show on to people.
Yeah, that's the push point. But see, that's where I'm like, even if you do lighten it up a little bit, like, you know, you keep it in the dark, but you make the fucking loud grunting noises, you get that blood splatter as soon as he's all done. That was the ace in the hole. You did not physically see his head getting crushed. You got, you hear the crunching, the body giving light wiggles. That's as light as I'm willing to make it. You don't see the head actively get crushed.
But don't forget, they did announce several more. They're already having several Marvel originals on here. Yeah. And they announced several more with Moon Knight, She-Hulk.
I'm fucking hyped for that shit.
Yeah. So there's all these other ones already coming. I'm wondering if they're going to have space for the Defenders. And New Warriors isn't happening. Freeform passed on it, and they're not looking to drop it on...
What's the other Defender set? Heroes for Hire.
Heroes for Hire. That's just the two of them. That's just... Well, okay, that's Luke, Iron Fist, and that's the two girls.
Jessica Jones and...
No. The girl from Iron Fist. I can't remember her name right now.
Oh, God.
And then the cop from Luke. The one that loses her arm. Spoilers.
Misty.
Yeah, Misty Knight, and I can't remember the other girl's name.
Yeah.
Because
Iron Fist kind of...
Yeah, it's the four of them that are the Heroes for Hire.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, they could do that.
I mean, that'd be
Because
cool.
those two were canceled first. They could just give us a Heroes for Hire show just to tie us over until they can get Daredevil, Punisher, and Jessica. That could
Okay,
work.
Yeah. We're giving that one to you free. You're welcome, Disney.
But yeah, with New Warriors being passed on by Freeform and Disney basically going, well, Freeform doesn't want it, so it's not happening. Like,
Fuck you. Put it on your own.
You own Fox.
You own your own.
You own FX. You own Disney Plus.
You own your own.
You own regular ABC, not just Freeform.
Like, work it out, kids.
Like, the only thing you don't own is, like, NBC and CBS? But you own Hulu, for the most part.
Yeah, you bought out Hulu.
Well, no, they didn't.
Well, 51%.
Yeah, they, actually, I think they got 60%.
Oh, even still, you own majority.
But what they did is they came to an agreement with the other ones. They didn't come in and go, we own this bitch. They worked out a deal where basically Disney's going to run it for the next couple of years, and after a certain point, if the other companies don't like the way Disney's running it, they have the option to sell to Disney at, I think, the price it's worth now.
Oh.
Rather than the price it could be at when it goes downhill.
Interesting. I mean, Hulu's still very
well
orchestrated.
There's a few things on Hulu that I'm like a little annoyed with. Like, Lauren was just looking at Ghost Adventures the other day because we're going to be going to the Haunted Museum out here.
Mm-hmm. Boulder?
No. The Haunted Museum that the Baggins from Ghost Adventures opened up out here in Vegas.
I didn't know they did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to be going to that. And so she was looking at some Ghost Adventure stuff. They start like 8 seasons in on Hulu.
Jesus.
They don't have like the first 7 seasons. I'm like,
what?
And I'm like, I don't know how much of that's Hulu's fault and how much that is the company that's selling it didn't want to sell the first couple seasons.
Yeah, that would be a problem for me. I'd be like, I want to start. What, this?
No, I was the thing on the right. Never mind. So, I mean, that's all I have for you guys today, though. We're reaching, I think, our quota limit.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting
jump on those lists to just see what you can find. So, yeah, it's attractionmagazines.com/Disney++-1-list/. If you find this article and then you were doing Control F, just type in something, see if it's there.
Yeah, I mean,
come up with one more Disney thing that you. Oh, Hocus Pocus is on there too. Holes, yeah.
Hocus Pocus. You don't need to watch that whole fucking
marathon they're doing. On both Homeward Bounds. Which will
Honey, I
make
Shrunk
you cry.
the Kids. Honey, We Shrink Ourselves. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Just type in. Come up with a random Disney thing.
George of the Jungle.
Wow, 1 and 2, even though 2 was suck.
2 suck. Big suck. Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. Finding Nemo, Finding Dory.
I didn't see Finding Dory.
That's a good one. I actually recommend it.
Dumbo and Dumbo live action. Dr. Dolittle. Doctor Strange. Don't Look Under the Bed.
Wow.
No.
All right. Let's close it out.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's it for. They even have the fairy tale weddings.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. That's it. Thanks, guys. We'll be back with the reviews of our Nicolas Cage movies next week. And we'll let you know next week for sure what we're watching. Make sure to check us out on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Facebook, and you can also follow us individually on our Twitters.
Yes, that'll be in the description.
Yep. Please subscribe, review, share, and be sure to check out our link in the description for Tokyo Treat. Go get yourself a nice little box. Enjoy it and support the show a little bit. And Humble Bundle to support his addictive behavior when it comes to video games.
Yes.
Which he is now streaming. So if you go to, what is it?
Twitch.com/CliffXThirst. CliffXThurst.
So if you go there, you'll get to see him play some of these things you might be supporting him through with the Humble Bundle.
And this boy here joined me on the last one.
That I did. Yeah. You don't get to see or hear me, I don't think.
Nope. I had you.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can hear me. You just can't see me. If you found a way to see me, it's terrifying because I had no camera set up. I do not have my Kinect hooked up to my system. But yeah, you'll be able to see us play some Borderlands 3, which we didn't do a review on.
We'll give it a little bit. Because we're only level 12 and like 11. Like we're
no, I think I'm above you.
You're a little above me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even still, like we have some time.
Yeah.
Like I've been sick. I've been trying to, try and keep myself because I couldn't play the other night. I was just,
yeah.
But soon.
We're gonna stream all kinds of shit, though. I think.
Yes.
I think we really are gonna go hard on that. So you can find us there, and for anyone that finds us on the Twitch, they'll be able to find us on our podcast too.
Correct. I will make the links later on.
Yeah, and make sure to also email us about anything you might need to. If you
Please.
send us a virus, I will find you.
I mean, I have all the virus scanners on both. It's fine.
I will find you.
I will kill you.
I'm not saying I'll kill you. It'll be worse than death.
Your pain will be.
Lots of yodeling.
Do you yodel?
No.
Oh.
All right, that's it, guys. Have a good night.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.